Hi YouTube, I'm Rachel and welcome back to I Loaf You. This week we're going to be making a sweet cornbread. Cornbread is another quick bread that's made with cornmeal. It's really popular in the South, but is kind of popular all over the United States. You can make cornbread either savory or sweet, so this week you can either opt in or opt out on the sugar aspect. What you're going to need is all-purpose flour, yellow cornmeal, white sugar, which is optional, salt, baking powder, 1 egg, milk, and vegetable oil, and a little bit of butter to grease your pan. You'll also need a bowl, a smaller bowl, a measuring cup, a 1 cup measuring cup, a 1/3 measuring cup, a teaspoon, a half teaspoon, a mixing spoon or spatula, and a 9-inch cake pan or cast iron skillet. Set your oven to 400 degrees and let's make some dough. So you're going to need 1 cup of milk and 1 cup of yellow cornmeal. I like to mix these together first while I'm mixing the other ingredients, so that way the cornmeal can absorb some of the liquid and you don't get dirty cornbread. And set that aside. You're also going to need 1 cup of all-purpose unbleached flour, 3½ teaspoons of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of salt. This is optional, so you can put as much sugar as you want. You can put 2/3 of a cup of sugar. Mix that together so that way all of your ingredients are combined. And put that aside. Now, you're going to crack 1 egg into your milk and cornmeal mixture and put 1/3 a cup of vegetable oil in. Mix that together and put that aside. Before you mix the 2 ingredients together, you want to make sure that your pan is buttered. I'm going to stick that in the oven for a little bit to heat up our pan and the butter. That doesn't need to stay in there for too long. While that is heating up, you can mix these together. So in your dry ingredients, just make a little well in the center. Pour your wet ingredients in. Make sure you get all of that cornmeal in too. And mix it. Be sure not to over mix it. You just want to mix it until all of the ingredients come together. This is going to be a very wet mixture, almost like a cake batter, kind of like a thick pancake. All of our ingredients are incorporated, and now let's get the butter out of the oven. Be careful because this is going to be really hot. Just move the butter around the pan. If you're using a skillet, what you'll want to do is heat up the oil that's in the skillet while you're mixing the dough, and it'll kind of fry the dough. Pour the dough into your pan. Smooth that out. And a nice little addition if you want is to just put a little piece of butter, and now that's ready to go into the oven. You're going to want to leave that in there for about 20 to 25 minutes. Alright, it's been 20 minutes, so let's see what we have. That looks pretty good. You'll want to stick a fork or a toothpick in and make sure that it comes out clean, which it did. And here we have it. Looks pretty good. So from here you can chop it up and serve it to your friends over some chili. Just enjoy it with some butter and honey. Like all of our other quick breads, this one is actually going to be really good hot out of the oven. Ooh. I should probably let it cool a little bit more, but anywho, super good. It's got a really nice crispy crust and a nice fluffy inside. So there we go. Tell me how your guys' came out in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I put out videos every other week. And I love you.